Anti-Story 3 just resubscribed for 6 months. I'm one of the cool kids now. Also, Sean making fun of my Fortnite skills was really mean.
Test, test. Mic check. What's up, chat? Is it getting shot? Hey. How you doing? Boom. I'm here, chat. What's up? Wait, I already have my chat open. It's loud. With this. Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. How you doing? How you doing? Who's all here? Luna, thank you for the 10-month subscription. Much appreciated, much appreciated. First 10 months.
Blooming Luna just resubscribed for 10 months. Good morning, Sean. Good morning, chat.
Schooly, what's up? Katie, what's up? Dragon Llama, what's good? Empty Story, what's good? Tuki, what's up? Apollo, what's good? Sarah, what's up? Catboy, what's up? Hello. My Original. Hello, hello, hello. Blue Ninja Alex, what's up? Hello, welcome in. Is that everybody? Acid Polly, what's up? What's good, everybody? It's a good day today. How y'all doing on this Sunday? I'm green now. Oh yeah, thank you for the resubscription as well, Empty Story. For the 6 months. Much appreciated. You are green now. Close some of these tabs. Well, how are y'all doing? What's up? Also, I finished my hair, chat. It took me forever. It took me forever. Also, it's freaking hot in here. I gotta turn my AC on because I'm wearing a freaking jacket. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. When you have 3 computers blowing in your face, it gets kind of toasty. Also, my chair is falling too. Never when I cheat on you. Never when I can be treason. On it back on you. Do all that for no reason. So recovery doing better. That's good to hear. Dream stars leave. You know I had to do it for the one time. But yeah. What's up? How are y'all? What else is going on? It wasn't live for 2 days because I was literally just doing my hair. I didn't do anything but like my hair for the most part. But it doesn't even feel that long, you know what I mean? I don't know, for a day. I wasn't live yesterday. But now it's Sunday. Sunday Funday. We're gonna do gaming for sure. We're gonna talk about the woke Pope. For sure. We're gonna talk about what else do I have to talk about? I have a couple of other things I wanted to cover. Today's hair day for me. Good to luck. Yeah, that's all I have. I have the woke Pope. I have Israel's prime minister Twitter account going full mask off. We'll play some Valor today. Maybe we'll do a couple placement games to see what I get. Because I think it's going to shove me down to bronze 1, even though I've only been bronze 1 for 2 games. Because apparently that's what you do. Like if you were freaking plat, you're going to go to silver. If you were immortal, you're going to go to ascendant, or diamond even. If you're radiant, you go to ascendant. So you get shoved down 2 levels. And if that's the case, my peak was silver 1. So they might shove me down to iron 3 if it follows that same trend. And that's sad. I don't want to go through that again. Yeah, we'll play some Elden Ring today. It's gonna be all Funday. We'll start off some other new. Oh, also okay. I'm gonna show you this, chat. I'm gonna show you this and tell you why I'm pissed off with my computer. It upgraded me to Windows 11. It upgraded me to Windows 11 without my consent, and it won't let me downgrade. It says, oh, in order to downgrade, you have to reinstall Windows and erase all of your data on your boot drive. And I'm like, so this is where we are for now. We're stuck here at Windows 11 for now. So stupid. It's so stupid. Most of my programs still work. I haven't tested everything yet, but I just something I just don't like. Also, my computer's in my freaking way. Look at when she danced. Look at when she danced too. Rhythm of me, I'm playing. I was 2011. I hate it here. That's how it'd be. Get a Mac? No, I refuse to get a Mac. Change the bar to be Windows 10, bottom left. How do I do that? I don't know how to do that. The taskbar settings. Well, first I'm turning widgets off. F the widgets. Task view. What's that? Do we turn that off too? Search box. What? How do I do that? I don't know how to do that. So, improvement 11 is tabs on the Explorer. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit better, for sure. This is an improvement for sure. But I think one thing you can't even do is you can't even he also not drag through if you have two different, what do they change? They used to not be able to drag between the two. I guess they fixed that. Who knows? I don't know. This is stupid. Anyway, what should we start with, chat? Oh, I know exactly what we're starting with. Let me open up my Discord. If you haven't seen it yet, chat. Grimlow put out his first episode of the Left on Red podcast with me. I'm here, chat. This is me. So if you want to see me on a podcast talking about the stuff that I always talk about, including black people, representation. What else did we talk about? The wider left sphere as a whole, and even anime on the paywall section of the podcast. Whatever, gonna put it on there. So you do me a solid, watch this when you have some time. Give it a like. Is it on Apple? You have to ask Grimlow. You have anything of value? Yes. I say a lot of value. Talk about Jujutsu Kaisen at a little bit at the end there. Taskbar settings. Taskbar behaviors. Oh, taskbar behaviors. I didn't click on that. Oh, I can move it away altogether. No, I'll keep it here. Left. Okay. I figured out. But yeah. So check that out for sure. Hey. Bro, no, we can watch a podcast after I end stream. How about that? What you can do is exclamation point vote to vote for SeanDaBlack during the streamer awards for sure. Right here. If you haven't done it yet, go ahead and put it right here. For the one time. Where's my phone? Oh. I still have not voted. Well, you better get in and vote. It closes in the 19th. 5 days. So you don't have to vote for anybody else. You gotta vote for me as Hidden Gem. And that would be fantastic. I would really appreciate it. I've been telling everybody I know. Do it now, chat. Yeah, we'll do it together. You go to this website, exclamation point vote. You do it, click in, log in to submit. You're gonna open up a little web page. You just pick an account or whatever, and then you scroll down to Hidden Gem. You just do this right here. Bada bing, bada boom. It's like 2 seconds, and you click submit all, and then you can close the tab, and that's it. See, chat, easy. Also, while I'm here, let me check. Is there a new chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen yet? Not yet. I was a type of thank you. Yeah, tell your friends and family to vote, even if they don't have Twitch. They only need a Google account. Actually, take their phones, pull it up. It takes like 5 seconds. Go to streamerwars.com/nominations or just streamerwars.com. I think it defaults to nominations, I believe. Wars.com. I can't read. Hairs in my face. I can't type. Oh, that's not the streamer. Why is it called the Streamer Awards? They couldn't get the actual things. Yeah, go to thestreamerawards.com. It will default to nominations, in which you can like put in your nominations. You scroll down to number 8. Hidden Gem. Type my name in, SeanDaBlack, and then click submit, and then close it so they don't even know. And this on all of your family account and all your friends' Google accounts. For me, chat. I'm on the wrong. Sweet like candy cane. Sweet like candy cane. My webcam is too big now. Still too big of it. Perfect. Yeah. Now let's get on to actual stuff to talk about. First, I want to talk about this because I think it's funny. There's not much to say about it, but it is hilarious. Did y'all see this, chat? So, yesterday, Israel, the prime minister account, went on an entire tirade that I didn't read because I ain't reading all that, dog. They typed too much. But the funniest tweet, right, was after this citizen of Israel today we marked the 100 days of the war, 100 days since terrible day in which the citizens were massacred and taken hostage. We continue until the war ends, until total victory, until we achieve all of our goals, limiting Hamas, returning all the hostages, and ensuring Gaza will never constitute a threat to Israel. Will never again constitute a threat to Israel. This was the funniest one. We will restore security to both the South and the North. Nobody will stop us. Not The Hague, not the axis of evils, and not anybody else. I saw this, and I was like, no shot. Yoink Waffle, what's up? I was like, no shot. Did they actually say the words, not even The Hague will stop us? Like, I was trying to think of a singular time, right, where there was such an open supervillain, right? They might as well have maniacally laughed. They could have very well have replaced this last part with wahahaha, wahaha, wahaha, and it would have been the exact same. South Africa, not even necessarily. South Africa was evil and was doing. Oh, who was axis of evil? The axis of evil they're talking about, like Hamas and like the Houthi pirates in Yemen and whoever else is their villains, Iran. You know what I mean? Like that's the axis of evil, per se. Just the people who are like yeah, Arab countries are a good descriptor. That's who they mean by the axis of evil. That's way more racist than I thought. Yeah, but like it's so hilarious because if you were to like if crafting a story, right? You were an author crafting a story about like an evil like superpower who is like, you know, committing war crimes and stuff. And you had beta readers, and you had this line. You had like The Hague will not stop us in the book. People would be like, okay, that's a bit heavy-handed. You know what I mean? You could be a little bit more subtle. Like at no point will at no point when an actual like villain in power legitimately be like, The Hague will not stop us. You think you can try us for war crimes? Well, you cannot. We cannot be stopped. You know what I mean? That's a bit much. And like they are literally out here doing that exact thing, which I think is hilarious. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. And the funniest part is like, you have like the UK and Canada and the US being like, I mean, they're right. The hate can't stop you, bro. We're here. It's wild. Crazy thing is when you actually share his posts or words, people will never believe it. Yeah. You'd be like, no shot did he say like nobody will stop us, not The Hague, not the axis of evil, not anybody else. Feel me? I guess this you clearly see is good versus evil. Yeah, wasn't there like 10 countries? Yeah, Austria, Czech Republic, Germany, Guatemala, Hungary, Israel, United States, and the United Kingdom. 10 countries versus literally like everybody else. So like I, like, come on, come on. An official state villain posting is wild. Yeah, this is what the internet does. You know what I mean? The internet is such a wild place that like you legitimately have people like villain posting on main from an account that is verified as being the official account of the office of the Prime Minister of Israel. So being like the Hague will not stop us as we kill upwards of 23,000 people, almost 10,000 children. You can't stop us. You can't stop us. You won't stop us until we cleanse Gaza, until we bomb it into oblivion so we can build a theme park on it. Like it's, and the people were like, nah, they didn't say that. They didn't say that. Nah, they're the good guys actually. Death was gone to about 30K. It was 23 the last I heard of it. So it might be 30K. I would not be surprised. There also is a significant amount of people missing as well. There's like 8,000 people missing. So we just don't know. But it is an insane amount, and it's too many. And the US is like, that's totally fine. You know what I mean? That's good. That's actually great, actually. You know what I mean? And we actually spend more time like securing trade routes, international trade routes or whatever, by bombing civilian like in a different country than like even speaking about the deaths. Like Biden has gone out of his way to call into question like the Ministry of Health in Gaza, call into question the death toll number. Like we can't really believe that, right? That's Hamas reporting. Like, come on. Come on. Just straight villainy. People are evil. You see liberals are now focusing on there are no civilian casualties in Yemen instead of the attacks there. No, I did not see that. I did see this who I think we looked at before. The Steve. Let me see if I can find the tweet I was looking for. No, I can't find it. This is why I should save stuff. If I don't save it, I will never be able to find it again. They're right, it's fine. But yeah, just liberals are going crazy on the timeline. They are evil monsters, and they should be held as such. President who was pro-Israel in Guatemala just got yeeted. I think today was his last day in office. Really? How would that affect this? You think Guatemala's stance is gonna change? I don't know anything about Guatemalan politics. Yeah, really? Well, let's make that 9 countries, but it doesn't matter because the U.S. is here, and wherever the U.S. is, it literally does not matter. It's just what it is. The worst part is like, I think I showed you this before. The worst part are liberals who are like being smarmy. You know what I mean? The smarmy liberals are like the worst. Let me see if I can find it. Right? When Ryan Graham was like, saying maybe Democrats can solve their Biden on a ticket problem by impeaching him and blatantly unconstitutional strikes in Yemen. And then you have Olivia being like, wait, I thought y'all could say Biden can do whatever he wanted with the stroke of a pen. Like, dog, he's striking like another country without congressional approval for securing trade routes. Like, I think people wanting free healthcare or student debt cancellation are a bit more moral and just than defending going to war, an active war in another country. Like, what are we talking about? And these are, again, from people who don't speak ever about Palestine. Who don't ever speak about Palestine. Like, I doubt Olivia has tweeted like a single time about like the death count in Palestine. Like, I genuinely doubt that's the case. It's all about why Biden is bad and why the Republicans are terrible. But at no point have they ever spoken about, like, you know what I mean? Maybe they can stop committing war crimes in Palestine. No, but Biden is good. Excuse me. And they feel more comfortable, and they're coming out coming out expeditiously to defend the Democrats, but at no point will ever speak about like the death of Palestinians. You feel me? And that goes for like all of like the like Gen Z, DNC, like, shills for the most part. Because they'll say nothing about Palestine. Right? But then we'll go and defend American imperialism. Like, come on, guys. You guys aren't really defending like terrorists and pirates who are taking over ships and are making things worse for us. Like, just you're not actually going to defend that, right? Like, it's so stupid. Like tonight was it. Twitter killed my last remaining brain cell. The discourse cannot get dumber for what I'm witnessing tonight. Half of this website is cheering on literal terrorists. The other half is calling for war with Iran. No one understands the Constitution. No one understands international law. No one knows history. This whole debate is embarrassing to our education system. Like, I don't know, hot take, but like, it is moral to pirate ships who are delivering munitions to kill tens of thousands of civilians. Just generally. Like, again, I always say this, but like, terrorist is a political designation. It is not ever to describe what is done by the American imperial force. It's not ever used to describe the war crimes that are committed by America, because you can definitely make a very strong argument that Biden striking Yemen was an act of terror. You know what I mean? Was an act of immoral, like, terror, for sure. But again, terrorism is quite literally only a descriptor of the enemies of an imperial force. These are no longer designated as terrorists as of 2021. Thank you, Joe. Yemen is doing the moral thing. Yeah, Yemen is doing the moral thing. Like, it would be immoral to allow these ships to pass to deliver munitions to Israel. Like, 100%. Moral grandstanding from Liz is exhausting. As long as they don't have to look at the carnage America has caused around the world. It's the worst part is these people have a vested interest in not doing that. You know what I mean? These people get paid to not do that, right? They get paid to ride America's dick. They get paid to suck Joe Biden off for the most part. They have an incentive, right? They want to get invited to the White House. They want to get, these press tours and speaking engagement. When you're getting paid thousands of dollars, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 for a speaking engagement, right? To tell people why Biden is so great and why he's helped you so much. Of course you're going to do that. When you're getting tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars in fundraising just to tell people like Biden is so great for me as an immigrant, right? For me as a Latina or Latino, you know what I mean? Or for me as a black person, you feel me? Then of course you're going to do that. But that leads you to not even being able to combat the morality of any other situation except from the lens of partisan politics. So when Biden comes out and is being immoral, you can't see that because your eyes are clouded by money. You're no different than conservatives. You're no different than Republicans because they do the exact same thing and they serve the exact same interests. Also, Yemenis have been bombed into oblivion. America and its partners have caused literal famine. They've taken away the future of Yemen people. Do they think the people of Yemen have anything left to lose? I mean, obviously, but they don't even regard that. You know what I mean? You can say that the U.S. has caused a famine in Yemen or facilitated genocide in Yemen. I don't see that. These people have a domestic worldview, and anything, including people like Vosh, for example, anything that goes against the Western chauvinist, American exemplary like attitude, they don't care. They are unable to even have the time to actually do any sort of research by themselves, or even care enough to challenge their own worldview from whatever the State Department tells them. You know what I mean? It's so stupid. It's such a stupid conversation. And I hate these people. All of them. They're all dumb. They're all stupid. Now I want to talk about the woke Pope. Did anybody have a link to what the Pope actually said? Like, did this article? Pope. Couldn't find a link. All I saw was a screenshot. Yeah. Same. Thank you, Sarah. Pope. Marxists and Christians have a common mission. Pope Francis wants the courage to step out. I can't read. Pope Francis wants the courage to step outside the box in an opening in a dialogue for new paths. Christians, as well as socialists, Marxists, and communists, have a common mission, said the pontiff, citing practical examples. This is actually very, but you're talking about Christianity embodying socialism. Yes, I was literally talking about that like 2 days ago, which is why I think it's hilarious. You feel me? This is why I think it's hilarious, the timing of this, because I was quite literally talking about this like a few days ago. I'm excited about this because I can finally go into other spaces on Twitch when someone talks about this and say, "Ladies and gentlemen, we got him." True. I mean, to be fair, like the Pope was like, "Yo, bro, the gay people should get married here." You know what I mean? Pope watches your streams. Pope does watch my streams. Bunch of Catholics are about to come evangelicals. But the funniest thing about this is because literally 2 days ago, I saw this. That's why I have it saved here. Let me make a video about this. I saw this video this speech or sermon from Martin Luther King about can Christians be a communist, right? And it's about the exact same thing. It is about quite literally the exact same thing, which we'll get into this in a second, which is why I have to say because I want to make a video about it, but it fits the common theme, right? It's Sunday. We're going to church today, chat. Gosh darn it. Pope Francis encouraged the Marxist Christian Dialogue group, Dialogue, to work together for the disadvantaged and against corruption and abuses of power. Christians as well as socialists, Marxists, and communists should build a better fraternal future for a world divided by wars and polarization, said Francis at a reception in the Vatican on Wednesday. He said it was important to overcome rigid, diverse approaches, conduct disputes with an open heart, and listen to one another without excluding anyone's political, social, or religious grounds. We do not allow finance in the market to dictate the law. True. Pope urged his guests, they should not stop dreaming of a better world in which ideals such as freedom, equality, dignity, and fraternity are upheld. These ideas are a mirror of God's dreams for humanity. Pope wished for the courage to step outside the box, as well as openness in dialogue for new paths. Full attention must be paid to the weak, the poor, the unemployed, the homeless, migrants, the exploited, and all those who are marginalized by a throwaway culture. Dealing with them is a measure of civilization. The great dictators such as National Socialism have disregarded, even killed precisely these groups, Francis recalled. What is going on? He's correct. He's like also drawing a distinction between like actual socialism and like Nazism, which is what he's calling to here, right? He says he's the Nazis have killed like communists and socialists. They are our allies in fighting for a better world in which the poor, unemployed, homeless, migrants, and exploited have, are being cared for. This is more than even liberals do. You know what I mean? Liberals will draw an association to like Nazism because they're called National Socialists and actual socialists are communists, right? Saying that the Nazis are closer to the communists, therefore Nazis are bad or whatever. You feel me? And so even the Pope is like, nah, bro, the Nazis killed these groups. You feel me? Pope is woke. I'm telling you, the Pope is woke. Service for the people. In order to achieve solidarity and justice, systems of inequality must be purified in their attentions. Also through radical change of perspective in the distribution of challenges and resources between people and peoples. Pope Francis demanded. His creativity must be put at the service of a more humane society. The Dialogue platform is dedicated to a dialogue between Christians and socialists or Marxists. Together with educational institutions, the members work on social ethics and ecology, combining Marxist ideas and Catholic social teachings. The initial impetus for this was provided by a meeting of Pope Francis and the future Greek Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras in 2014. During the audience, the platform presented its activities of the past 10 years to the Pope, some of which were supported by the Vatican's culture and educational authorities. It was a beautiful program, praised Francis. Among the 15 participants were, I'm not going to read those, but yeah. It's under Hassan's fault. He went to Italy, making the Pope woke. True. Hassan stepped foot in Italy. He was like, dog, he corrupted the Pope. Biden should listen to the Pope. Biden should listen to the Pope. I agree. Liberals famously can't look past names. Why is ACAB? Why is ACAB too aggressive? Yeah. Biden is lost. He's in the hate can't stop us camp. True. Tomorrow is MLK Day. You gotta say anti-white gamer words tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not getting banned. But yeah, this is actually hilarious because this is exactly what I was talking about when I was talking about, this was like a week ago now. We did a stream talking about how religion is a tool, or was that, I don't remember that last stream or whatever. Like, it is a tool and it has very similar goals in theory to like Marxism, to communism, to socialism, right? And it's based in empathy, right? So it doesn't matter what where your belief system or where your morality sense of or system morality comes from, right? Whether it comes from your adherence to Marxist principles, whether it comes from your adherence to religious doctrine, it doesn't matter so long as you look at this part and you're like, this is what I want. You know what I mean? When you look at this part and saying, this is what I'm fighting for. There's no reason why there can't be a Marxist or Christian coalition. There's no reason why there can't be a communist and Christian coalition, right? However, when you look at religion as a tool utilized by white supremacists, when you look at religion as a tool utilized by conservatives, by reactionaries, by fascists, right? They are the main people who are calling that into question, right? They are the main people who are like, yeah, I know what it says, but like we should actually just hate gay people, right? Because that's what I think. We should actually hate trans people because that's what I think. Not about actually fighting for people who are poor, who are unemployed, fighting for the rights of the homeless, migrants, the exploited, you feel me? The otherwise marginalized. Never said why original leader allowed that should go in the first place. Because it's a political stance. Right? They were using religion not because of its actual teachings, right? But to further their own political ideology. You know what I mean? That's all it was. That's what it was at its core. It was a furtherance of their political ideology, and they are able to sort of coerce, but like trick people who are, a part of these religions into adhering to not only their religious beliefs, but they're also their political ideology, right? So when you get into the pulpit and you are, booing people calling for a ceasefire, right? That is a political adherence or adherence to a political ideology. It's an adherence to liberalism. And what it should be used for is fighting for people who are oppressed. And if you start from there, start from my religion believes in fighting for people who are oppressed, you can go ahead and like work back the rest of it, which is why I believe in fighting for Palestinians, because my religion believes in fighting for people who are oppressed. This is why I fight for, the rights of black people, because my religion believes to fight for people who are oppressed. This is why I fight for people who are gay or trans, because my religion believes for fighting for people who are oppressed. It's a reason why you have like every couple of weeks, you have the Pope is woke, the Pope is woke, the Pope is woke discourse, because in many cases, the Pope is just saying this, right? Yes, as my religion says, Jesus would be a socialist. 100%. Jesus would fight for socialism. 100%. Our family left the Catholic Church when a priest told us who to vote for, and he said, if you don't like it, leave. It was extremely overt. Yeah. And so a big problem with like the church as an institution is a lot of times they have their own, their own goals. And a furtherance of their goals is a furtherance of like a specific political ideology, which is why you saw so many people be behind Trump, because Trump would say things that they believed were adherence to Christian doctrine, but Trump would not believe things, right? Trump would not act in a way, even if he wouldn't say stuff as well, but Trump, for some reason, somehow, some way, portrayed himself as a godly person, as a Christian, and it just wasn't true. And many people can see that it wasn't true. The reason why he was believed so heavily, right? The reason why it was allowed, or why like conservative Christians like allow that to happen, is because it was an adherence to their political doctrine, their political ideology, right? They excuse the adultery, they excuse the crude language, they excuse like policies that very clearly are against what they are supposed to believe in, because of the political ideology, but because of its adherence to conservatism, right? And I think, not talking about America specifically, but there, as we talked about with Soviet Union, like Hakeem talked about this specifically, is when you have a socialist or a communist society, or a project, and its foundation is based on oppressing people due to religious reasons, then you're going to have those reactionary movements of religion prop up to, protect themselves and their religious beliefs. You know what I mean? I want to see if I can follow the video, because he explains it better than I can, because I am butchering his quote. We literally watched it like 2 days ago. Saying the baseline of our beliefs comes from the objective truth that oppression is bad. Yeah. No president believes it. Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Repression of religious practice. Building up from the previous point, the severe
Mars Gual fan club, thank you for the follow.
Repression of religious expressions was one of the, if not the worst mistake of former socialist experiments. Religion and spirituality are something that will always remain in one way or another, particularly in historically religious communities. Religious communities of all types survived and adapted from slave societies to feudal or other pre-capitalist formations through capitalism and will definitely endure in one way or another during socialism and eventually possibly even communism. For a socialist government to not only deny public religious expression of any kind, but to also actively repress it with militant atheist gangs wandering the countryside, yes, this happened, and active anti-religious education in schools only lends reactionary forces power. Religion is an incredibly powerful tool, and every religious tradition lends itself very well to socialist ideals if you try. If one were intelligent, they'd rather utilize religion as a driving force for participation in socialist society and wield it as a weapon against other sorts of reaction. If you don't do that, what ends up happening is that this tool will fall into the hands of reactionary forces who are highly motivated, usually well armed and supported by foreign powers, to undermine the power of the socialist state.
They say that I'm good enough, grabbing my
essentially that.
Think about shit that I shouldn't.
Silent Uprising, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, right? And so any movement of the left or any socialist movement worth its salt would look at religion and be like, how can we utilize this? How can we work with these people to further our goals of fighting for the poor, the unemployed, and the homeless, and the migrants, and the exploited and such, right? And part of the reason why the USSR failed is because they didn't do that. They repressed it. Because when you repress it, you're going to have people who turn to reactionary movements and actually utilize those to, further their religious goals. But I mean, this is just the truth. And so there can and should be a coalition of, Christians and Marxists at its core, right? And this is something that Martin Luther King talks about specifically in his sermon delivered at Ebenezer Baptist Church, right? He asked the question, can a Christian be a communist? Now, I read through this, and I have some... Actually, I want to know if there's an actual... It says there's a gap in the tape. So this was taped. I want to know if I can listen to this. It goes on YouTube. I don't think it's on YouTube. Yeah, so I don't want to read this. A point that I was going to say is that I think that there are a lot of great points in this. There's some points that I don't necessarily agree with that I have to reread over. In the way that MLK frames Marxist thought. And because I'm going to make a video about this, about how in this is coming like directly after like the McCarthy era of communism bad, communism the enemy of the American people, which is why I think it's framed in the way that it is. So in the question, like, can a Christian become a communist? I answered that question with an emphatic no, right? And then he explains why. He says that he thinks the philosophies are diametrically opposed. In that Christianity and that communism leaves no place for God in its doctrine, right? But however, he then goes out to say, and he seems relatively well read about Marx and Lenin and dialectical materialism. The bot's not. I forgot to turn the bot on. But he then goes on to say that your own. Yet we must realize that there's something in communism that challenges us all. It was the late Archbishop of Canterbury, William Temple, that refers to communism as Christian heresy. I want you to go follow me as I go through other aspects of this message. By this, he meant that communism had laid hold on truths which are essentially part of the Christian view of things, but it has bound them all up as concepts, practices which no Christian can ever accept or profess. In other words, although communism can never be accepted by a Christian, it emphasizes the many truths that we must forever challenge us as Christians. Indeed, it may be that communism is necessary corrective for Christianity that has been all too passive and democracy that has been all too inert. Communism should challenge us to be more concerned about social justice. However, much is wrong with communism. However much is wrong with communism, we must admit that it arose as a protest against hardships of the underprivileged. The Communist Manifesto, which was published in 1847 by Marx and Engels, emphasizes throughout how the middle class has exploited the lower class. Communism in society is a classless society. Along with this goes a strong attempt to eliminate racial prejudice. Communism seeks to transcend the superficialities of race and color, and you were able to join the Communist Party, whatever color of your skin or the quality of your blood, the quality of the blood in your veins. No one can deny that we need to be concerned with social justice. Karl Marx arouses our consciousness consensus at this point. I don't know. Karl Marx was a Jew born of a rabbinic family. Somewhere along the way as a child, he must have heard his parents read the word of Amos. The justice rolled down the waters of the righteousness and let the mighty stream. Then when he was 6, his parents became Christian, and somewhere along the way, he must have heard them reading the New Testament. You do unto others lest ye do it unto the least of these, you do it unto me. So with the passionate concern of social justice, Christians are bound to be in accord. Such concern is implicit in Christian doctrine of the Father of the God and the brotherhood of the man. Christians are always to begin with the bias in favor of a movement which protests against the unfair treatment of the poor. But surely Christianity itself is such a protest. The Communist Manifesto might express the concerns of the poor and the oppressed, but it expresses no greater concern than the Manifesto of Jesus, which opens with the words, "In the Spirit of the Lord is the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he hath appointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He has sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach the deliverance of the captive, recovering the sight of the blind, to set the liberty them that are bruised, to acclaim the acceptance year of the Lord." And so passionate of social justice must be concerned in the Christian religion. We must admit, this is the part that we're going to get to. We must admit that we as Christians often lagged behind this point. Slavery could not have existed in the United States for almost 150 years if the church had really taken a stance against it. Segregation could not have existed today in the United States if the church has taken a stance against it. Mr. Meredith would be in the University of Mississippi right now if the Church of Mississippi has taken a stance against segregation. The tragic fact is that in spite of Mr. Barnett's defiance of the Supreme Court of the land and the moral law of the universe, we haven't heard a single word from these churches of Mississippi. This morning, we stand at 11 o'clock to sing, "In Christ there is no east or west." We stand in the most segregated hour of America. There's a lot. It's very long. But he keeps talking. And there's another point that I wanted to call out. Oh, here. This is the part. I I don't mind saying this morning that too often in capitalism, we've taken necessities for the many and give to luxuries to the few. I will never be content. I will never rest until all of God's children have the basic necessities of life. Oh, they tell me that if this, I, they tell me, I think it's true that Atlanta has the finest homes for Negroes in any city in the United States. That's true. Never forget that all these fine homes you see represent less than 5% of the Negro population in Atlanta. I'm not concerned with the 5% of Negroes living all right. I want to see all of God's children with a decent home and three square meals a day and be able to educate their children. God wants this for everybody. And I will never be content as long as somebody over here can make $500,000 a year. And I've met black men and women down in Mississippi who make less than $500 a year. Something's wrong with that. And I see hungry boys and girls in this nation and other nations. And I think the fact that we spend more than $1 million a day on storing surplus food. And I say to myself, I know where we can store that food free of charge in the wrinkled stomachs of the millions of people in our nation and in this world who go to bed hungry at night. And God has left enough to spare in this world for all of his children to have the basic necessities of life. There is one thing Marx reveals in the dangers of profit motive as the sole basis for an economic system. We must heed this challenge. I'm afraid that there are too many people in America concerned about making a living rather than making a life. I'm afraid this morning that there are too many medical doctors concerned about making a big salary and getting a big home and a fine car than about healing the sick bodies of men. I'm afraid that too many school teachers in America are more concerned about the checks that come at the first of the month than introducing their students to a great, inexhaustible treasures of knowledge and loving them and watching them grow. I'm afraid there are too many preachers in the pulpit more concerned about their anniversaries than they are about saving the souls of man. I'm afraid that my friends are prone to judge the success of our profession by the size of the wheelbase and of our automobiles rather than the size of our service to humanity. Something is telling us today that there is something more than making lots of money. We must make money to live. We must always remember that money is an ingredient in the objective we seek in life. And if we don't see that, we'll make money making an end rather than a means. Jesus said, I know you need it. I know you need money. I know you have need of clothes. I know you need a car to ride in. I know you need a home to live in, to sleep in. I know that there are things you need. I know you have need of all of these things, but see ye first the kingdom of God. Seek ye first righteousness, and of all things will be added unto you. And this is what we must do. Let me rush towards my conclusion to say this. We are challenged to dedicate and devote our lives to the cause of Christ, and as communism due to communism. Communists due to communism. We cannot accept their creed. We must admire their dreams and their readiness to sacrifice themselves to the utmost and even lay down their lives for the cause they believe in, a cause they believe is going to make the world a better place. One watches that zeal and one has to say, why is it that Christians don't have this zeal? Why is it that we don't have the same zeal for Christ? Why is it that we don't have the same sense of purpose, this sense of dedication for the kingdom? All these problems we face in America, in the world, we wouldn't be here today if we were dedicated to Christianity as we ought to be. And it may well be that communism is the world today because Christians have not been Christian enough and democracies haven't been democratic enough. It may well be that the success of communism is due to the failures of Christians to live with the basic principles of Christianity. Communists will take their system, will go out and will dedicate themselves to the pathway of winning others to communism. They will go out of their cell groups and work day and night to convert somebody else to communism. We go day in and out, year in, year out, and never speak to anybody about Jesus Christ. I've got to bring some lost boy or girls or some lost man or woman into the church, into the kingdom. And so that was the point. It took me very long to find it, but yeah, I find it. Yeah, Bible study, let's go. Yeah. Should I try? I'm trying my best. But that's the point, right? In that, does communism exist because Christians aren't being as Christian as they should be? Or is it because they do not fight for the oppressed people in the way that they have claimed that they should be fighting for oppressed peoples, right? And despite that, you have to understand that communists are allies. Communists fight for and want the same thing that Christians should want. And they should join together, right, in coalition to fulfill that mission, right? And that's the point that he's making, right? When you have, preachers who are out here, flying around in private jets and supercars and having chauffeurs, right, popping out with like the nicest linen, the best chains, right, or the best jewelry, instead of actually being concerned about the people that they claim to care about. Maybe then, right, maybe that's the reason why so many people are turning away from Christianity and towards communism, right? Because in theory, they should want the same goals, to fight for the oppressed people, right? When you're in the church and you see people saying we should fight for oppressed people, and then you see the church turn around and your pastor like leaves the pulpit, hop inside of his Rolls Royce while you're walking the church, you're gonna see that and be like, I thought you said you're here to help the poor, right? You got money, I don't. How is that square, right? When you see a church who stores like tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars in the walls of the church to evade taxes, right? When those taxes in theory should be going to help, house homeless people, feed the children, fix infrastructure and such of that nature. How do you see that? And you're surprised when people leave. You're surprised when people check out of Christianity. How are you surprised when the Pope is like, yeah, Marxists and Christians have the same goals. They're both fighting for oppressed people. And you're like, how dare you, Pope? This is sacrilegious. How dare you? You should be hating gay people right now. How do you expect people to look at you and be like, yeah, this is the place where I want to be? You know what I mean? This is the place where I want to be. Like, come on. Come on. It's so dumb. You know what I mean? You're saying is having a $2 million home is bad? I think having a $2 million home is bad when your home is built off of the backs of the tithes of your congregation, right? Because the concept of tithing, right, is pretty similar to the concept of taxes, right? Concept of a tithe is that in the church you give somewhere around 10% of the money you make back to the church. The church collects those that tithe and then utilizes that tithe for its specific goals. And in theory, the goals of the church with the tithe should be to take that money and start a food program. Should take that money and go out and house the homeless, right? Should take that money. A great example is there was a church. I talked about this before. There was a church in North Carolina, right, who bought $3.3 million worth of the medical debt of its congregation and burned it. You know what I mean? They took the money that they had, they raised the money, they bought the medical debt of like $3.3 million worth of debt, and they burned it. That is what a church is supposed to be doing. They're supposed to come together and utilize the funds that it generates from tithes and offerings, right? And help the community. That's the whole goal, right? Like I was watching my local news like 6 months ago, and there was I don't remember what it was. I have to look it up again. You think the church did that, but the government should do that? Medical debt should not be a thing anyway. You are correct. You are 100% correct. I'm not dismissing that in the slightest. You are 100% correct, right? But it does, and because it does, somebody has to do something to fix it. Who better than people who claim to, operate on like Jesus's behalf? Do what, Jesus claims that, or do what Jesus says to do, right? The government should do that. There should be no debt at all. I completely agree. Universal health care and such. But you see these like mega church pastors come out and be like, bro, student debt relief shouldn't be a thing. You see these self-proclaimed conservative Christians like run around here and fight against universal health care, right? And the reason why it is, and it comes down to like the same thing, it's capital for the most part, right? And it's like it's something that is a difference between like liberation theology and like prosperity gospel, right? And I don't know if y'all know what prosperity gospel is or prosperity doctrine is. What prosperity doctrine tells us is that, let me see if I can find a good video on it.
I was on a plane once and I saw a woman walking to.
Let me see. It's not a good video. Basically, what prosperity gospel? Yeah, Kenneth Copeland is actually a perfect example of this. The preacher Mike Bickle is now in trouble for sexual assault. I don't know who Mike Bickle is. Is he like a? I might know his face. It's essentially saying that the more money you give to the church, the more you'll be like the more you'll prosper, right? And like your prosperity and like God's favor is not like due to like, you know, how much you pray. It's only due to the amount of money you give. And so if you do not give monetarily to the church, then you will not prosper in the same way. And it's actually disrespectful to the Lord if you don't, you know, give, you know, your money to these people. These people, I mean like Kenneth Copeland, right? I think I can find it. Here, let's watch this.
Isn't it the business about why you don't want to fly commercial? Why have you said that you won't fly commercial? You said that it's like getting into a tube with a bunch of demons. Why do you think that?
No, listen to me just a second. Of course. Not the people. The main reason is because of the need.
Look at his eyes. Yes, this man is a demon. This man is like, he's like, I can't get into a private jet because there's demons. You are the demon, broski. This man is the demon. He's the demon. I'm telling you right now, he's the demon. He is. Look at him. Look at him. And it's something that I talk about with like my godparents or like aunts and uncles. You feel me? In that, like, do you think the devil is going to come down and be like, I'm a gay person, I'm going to make your kids like a sin or whatever? Like, no, dog. No. The Antichrist is going to come down and be like, I'm a Christian. I'm a good Christian man. This is who I am. And it's this man right here. I'm telling you right now, it's this man right here. These are the real demons. They're going to pretend. Not even very well.
Commercial, I'd have to stop 65% of what I'm doing.
Yes, wolf in sheep's clothing. Exactly.
That's really the name.
Isn't it true that you want to fly commercial so that you can fly in luxury? How much money did you pay for Tyler Perry's Gulfstream jet, for example?
Well, for example, that's really none of your business, but...
Isn't it the business of your donors?
Listen, I paid.
Oh, I don't like it, bro. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it, dog. Also, let me turn on Carla. I forgot to turn Carla on. All right, Carla, you're on. Oh.
You kind of caught me off guard here, okay?
Certainly. Well, if you'd like to come out here, I'd like to give you a chance to catch your breath and have a conversation. We don't want to catch you off guard.
I love Inside Edition. You got to get this now. Hey, you listening to me? My wife thinks Inside Edition is, oh yeah. Now, thank you, Lord. Help me. Let me pray this thing.
Well, let me just ask you a really simple
Come on,
question.
dog. Come on.
A lot of
He's
people
grifting.
think it's
He's
unbecoming
grifting.
for a preacher to live a life of luxury and to fly around in private jets. What's your response to that?
Very simple. It takes a lot of money to do what we do. We have brought over 100, let's see.
Bro, this is an evil person, dog. This is an evil man. This is an evil man. So yeah, it takes a lot of money to do what I do, and that's flying on private jets, getting into my motorcade that I'm about to get into right now. You see this watch? $1 million. This watch was paid for by those single moms who have 3 kids, giving their 10% to the church. You feel me? You know how many single moms 10% I had to take for this watch? A lot. All right. It's very difficult to do what I do. You know what I mean? Your grandmother, yeah, she probably paid for this watch too. My private jet doesn't pay for itself. What do you mean?
The latest figures just came out. 122 million people to the Lord Jesus Christ. Let me give you another example. Last May.
Look at his eyes. You cannot tell me, looking at this man's eyes, that he's not demonic. I'm sorry.
I was scheduled for Lagos, Nigeria. That's a long ways. I had a week off, and I was scheduled for Peru. And I prayed about it, and I thought, I'm not missing that dedication in Jerusalem. Without the airplane,
I've seen this guy before. I've actually seen this guy before.
Perry, and I didn't pay anywhere. And Tyler's one of the greatest guys. He made that airplane so cheap for me, I couldn't help but buy it.
Well, my question then, okay, all right, but I want to get to the demons because people are very concerned about that comment.
Give me a chance here, Inside Edition. Okay. I love your eyes.
Oh, he's so gross. Ugh, I hate him so much. I hate him so much. Is YouTube channel using this man for great songs? Originally, I had to grow up listening to him. And all the white evangelicals at my granny's house, black folks love those pastors. She was always buying their Bibles and stuff. Really? I think I was very blessed because my family was just like a normal family. Like we didn't do this. The first time, I remember this specifically. I remember growing up and seeing one of these people on like my parents' TV, and during like an ad during like a regular service, and I'm like, what is she saying? And my mom was like, oh, it's just like prosperity stuff. I was like, what's that? And I was like, oh, they're just saying like you just got to give a bunch of money to them and then God will bless you. And I was like, well, that's kind of dumb. And mom was like, yeah, it is kind of dumb. And I was like, okay, thank you. And that was it. That's my entire dealing with like these prosperity people growing up. And so, wait, is Carla broken? Carla, why you not work? I'll fix you, no worries. No, oh wait, okay, this is great. This is awesome. I don't have a. Give me 1 second, chat. Here, listen to this man speak some more.
And here's what happened. We flew in 21 days, 70 hours, 40,000 miles, touched 5 continents, and preached face to face personally with 125,000 people.
Do you ever use your private jets to go visit your vacation homes, for example?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Again, getting back to the comment, you said that you don't like to fly commercial because you don't want to get into a tube with a bunch of demons. Do you really believe that human beings are demons?
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did. We wrestle not with flesh and blood, but principalities and powers.
Can you explain what you meant by that term then? Just explain, because it's really simple. You said you didn't want to get into a tube with a bunch of demons. What did you mean?
Well,
he means poor people, chat. That's the answer. I'm gonna sorry, spoilers. He means poor people. He says, I don't want to get in a tube with a bunch of those dirty poors. That's it.
They say that I'm good enough, grabbing my da-da-da. Think about shit that I shouldn't.
I was turning Carla on real quick. What? I don't know. Oh, this is so weird. This is so weird on Windows 11, dog. Okay, I figured it out. Look at this a second. My parents were Christmas and Easter Catholics, thankfully. Or the exact phrase, but something like all glory gained on earth contributes to the glory in heaven. That also doesn't make much sense because that is contradicted in a different verse, being like, it's harder for a rich man to get into heaven. It's harder for a camel to get into the eye, to fit through an eye of a needle, than it is for a rich man to get into heaven. You know what I mean? Are we getting too much? Does that want to work anymore? True. Well, Carlo's open now, so yeah. Camel thing is just a mistranslated word, gimbal. Oh, really?
I think that people that fly commercial are demons.
If you give me a chance to talk, sweetheart, I'll explain this to you. But it's a biblical thing. It's a spiritual
Gimbal
thing.
means camel in Arabic. That actually makes more sense. I was wondering where the camel came in.
It doesn't have anything to do with people. People, I love people. Jesus loves people. But people get pushed in alcohol. Do you think that's a good place for a preacher to be and prepare to go preach to a lot of people when somebody in there is dragging some woman down an aisle? It made me so mad to see that on television. I wanted to punch the guy out myself. I can't be doing that while I'm getting ready to preach.
So you
What? He's like, lady, look, I need to fly on my private jet. I need to fly on my private jet because when I'm on a regular person plane and I see a poor person drinking alcohol, it gets in my spirit. So I need to fly on my private jet. That's why I had to buy Tyler Perry's private jet. I had to. You think I can preach when there's alcohol going and there's violence happening around me with all them dirty poor people? Nah, I can't. It can't.
just don't like to be around the sinful people or the hurtful people. Is that what you're saying?
Not the people, baby. Not the people.
Then what is it? Not the people then.
Back during the days that we couldn't do anything else, we had to travel commercial. When I went to Oral Roberts University, I flew for
My
Oral
original
Roberts.
said, would Jesus be a socialist? As a follower of Karl Marx's teachings, I believe that Jesus would support economic and social equality, making him lean towards socialism. However,
Thanks,
it's
Carla.
important to note that religious interpretations can vary greatly.
Commercial power. So I spent a lot of time in airplanes.
You have how many planes?
We have the Gulfstream, and we still have our Citation 10. And then we have a little small airplane. But both those are the two ones that we use, and we use them all the time. And other people use them too. We have other ministries that
Like, no worries. We share the private jet between the top members of the church. Don't forget it, right? I use the plane most of the time, but sometimes my wife uses the plane sometimes, right? I let her use it as well. And then sometimes I let the ministry of music, right? The head minister there, he uses the plane sometimes too when he wants to go fly to, Aruba, Fiji, Jamaica, wherever he wants to go, he gets to use the plane too. So like we do socialism here. You know what I mean? We very Christ-like by sharing.
Havlicek said using
the planes.
Marxist analysis, who is a better hero for the working class, Monkey D. Luffy or Superman? As a Marxist, I believe Monkey D. Luffy, with his rebellion against the world government and fight for freedom, is a better hero for the working class than Superman.
Craziness. Very classic when Jesus would have hung out with the dirty, sinful poors like all the time. I mean, yeah. But again, they don't care about being Christ-like. Very much, they don't. MLK Day, I'm gonna be reverse Uncle Ruckus. How does that work? Just like
in the book
I love black people. Like I'm just like
of Ephesians. Oh God, I love this. We wrestle not with people,
that's crazy.
but with principalities and powers, unseen things, rulers of the darkness of this world. Talking about the devil, he's a very real devil, just the same as Jesus is a very real Lord.
Yes, he's in your eyes, bro. Look at the way he has not blinked a single time. Look at his eyes, dog. Look at him. Look at his face. This is an evil man. He's decaying at the seams. A blink was not blunk exactly. Like I actually don't think he blinked a single time. Oh, okay, never mind. He blinked. He blinked.
And I spent a lot of time on airlines. But the main thing that happened was that wasn't the main reason. The main reason was I could no longer do what I called to do and be on the airlines.
What?
Besides that, I need my clothes when I get there.
And you have
What? Listen, I can't be a preacher. I can't be a preacher if I'm riding next to them dirty pores. I'm sorry. They tape me. They tape me. I had these nice clothes I'm wearing, and I can't be a preacher if I'm around them pores. I have to ride on there because I need my clothes. Does God not allow checked bags? Sorry. The Lord, it's like Acts 3:5. Thou shalt not check a bag on an airplane. It's just true.
some fancy clothes. I mean, for a pastor, you are living a life of luxury. You've got great homes. You've got great planes. You drive in limos.
I'm a very wealthy man.
You're a very...
He's taunting you. He's taunting his congregation, dog. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. I've seen this before. He's like, I'm a very wealthy man. I have so much money. Oh, Lord. Lordy, Lord. I have so... if I want to... give me a second here. If I could conceptualize the amount of wealth that I have, right? You know Jesus. Jesus is Lord. I have more money. I'm surprised he has not said that he's richer than God himself yet. I'm very surprised that those were not words that has come out of his mouth.
Wealthy man.
Yes.
Yeah. And some people would say that is it appreciate?
May I add something to that?
She's like,
my
go off, bro. Go off.
wealth doesn't come from offerings alone.
You sell things, books and DVDs.
And I have a lot of
Dear
natural
Action
gas
just
on our
resubscribed
property.
for 9 months. Feels snowy man double exclamation mark.
Direction, thank you for the 9-month resubscription. Bro says, no, listen, dog. I allow do a little bit of fracking on church grounds for sure. We got a lot of natural gas on our church property for sure. And I get paid a handsome sum of money to have some random people come up and dig up the church grounds and take that gas out. But most of it comes from offerings, though.
Didn't know that, did you, baby?
Now I do.
Yeah, you do. Isn't that wonderful?
Well, I guess. It's wonderful for you.
Back
It's wonderful for you. Oh, bro, I love this interviewer. She's very funny.
and I might add another thing too. We invest from, let's see, I don't know the exact
Everybody
number
on TV
last
literally every day,
year yet, but it will run something in the neighborhood of 20-25 million in the poor. Can't do that and be broke.
So final question is,
what?
a lot of people
20, I don't know the exact number on last year yet, but it will run something in the neighborhood of 20-25 million in the poor. Can't do that and be broke.
So final question.
Yeah, but the money is tied up in the private jet you bought from Tyler Perry. You also aren't using that money to give back to your congregation. I'm sorry. You're not. You're not. You're flying on, you bought a private jet. You have a multi-million-dollar home. He owns an airport. What? Not like a hangar in an airport. Like, he owns the actual airport itself. That is insane. Because he looks like a literal demon IRL with those eyes. I don't know how anyone trusts this man. He's successful already, so people find him more trustworthy because he is already successful. I don't know.
Is a lot of people maybe have a misunderstanding then about what you do in prosperity preaching. So the final question is this. To those critics that say that a preacher should not be living a life of luxury, what is your response to that?
They're wrong.
That's it?
That it's a misunderstanding of the Bible.
Oh, don't even get me started, dog.
That if you go into the old covenant, do you think the Jewish people believe you should be broke?
Are you saying that Jewish people...
What? That's insane. That's crazy. That's who's the? Oh no, okay. I was trying to figure out who the he said will be over soon. Dog, bro. I don't know. I wish that was the case, but look at this man's eyes. we talk about, like, people are saying, like, oh, Lil Nas X had to deal with the devil or whatever. I'm telling you, there's one person who got to deal with the devil who's gonna live forever. It's this man. I hope that's the case. I really do hope that's the case. But like, I don't know. I don't know. Oh. I don't know. Devil maxing is hilarious.
Appreciate money more than real
They believe in wealth.
people appreciate money more than real.
They believe in wealth.
Some people would find that offensive.
Now, wait a minute now. I'm not talking about some people. I'm talking about the Bible. What? The blessing of Abraham. Abraham was extremely wealthy, and he had a covenant with God. It's not the Jewish blessing, it's the Abrahamic blessing. God, I get excited talking about it because I love it. And I started out deep in debt with nothing, which is another story. But anyway.
So you say that it's biblical and that there's a foundation in the Bible for this.
Let me close it with this. Sure. I had to learn this, like I said, from the Bible and from my spiritual mentor, Oral Roberts. And I learned it from him, working with him, and then he was close friends until he died. And he took the same heat for believing God would prosper you that I've taken over the years. And Abraham was a very, very wealthy man. Galatians chapter 3. If you belong to Christ, then are you Abraham's seed and heirs according to his promise and his.
But okay, this doesn't make any sense, right? Because in biblical teachings, we're all children of Abraham. So why are you special? Why do you get to have this money and your congregation doesn't? They are also children of Abraham. So I'm sort of confused. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, how does he think this is like it's his own? Like, Abraham was wealthy, right? And the Bible says all children of Abraham will prosper. Therefore, me, I'm prospering. Why are you getting mad at me for prospering? You know what I mean? You know how hard he's praying? You're right. He has a lot of time to pray on his private jets. You're correct. You're totally right. Totally right. This man is evil. I'm sorry. Like, you cannot convince me otherwise. You cannot convince me otherwise. You can't. You can't. I'm sorry.
Promise was great wealth.
The Bible also says that it's more difficult for a rich man to get into heaven than it is for a camel to get through the eye of a needle, correct?
The rest of the scripture. But he said, all things are possible with God.
That's the craziest thing I've ever. Can that not be used as like an excuse for like literally anything? Right? Like, so, okay, even taking that into account, like anybody who's like, dog, gay people, you're going to hell. You're not going to heaven. Can't they just respond? All things are possible through God. God will carry me. So what? What now? What then? He's like, bro, sure, it may say that, but have you considered? No. checkmate.
And he said, if you study the Greek behind that, it's trusting.
Wasn't the Bible like written in Aramaic? It wasn't written in Greek. Like the original book was written in Aramaic for the most part.
In wealth. When he said that, his disciples said they were astonished out of measure.
Translated from Greek. New Testament was mostly Greek. What about the Old Testament?
Because they were wealthy men. They were astonished out of measure, saying, how can anyone be saved? He said, all things are possible with God.
Both of my grandfathers were preachers. They were both very poor. They lived simple, modest lives. They were extremely offended by men that made money like you do, preaching like you do.
Gosh darn it.
What would your response be to people that think that preachers shouldn't live this kind of a lifestyle? Folks like both my grandfathers.
And I understand that. And I love them with all my heart. It's your grandfathers that we're standing on their shoulders. They held up and they stood for it. Glory to God. But when you go back to the Bible, it's full of wealth. And it's full of miracles and signs.
Not by wealthy people. Jesus ain't had no money. Like, I'm so confused. It's such a poor, but it's such a bad like explanation. Like it's just not good. Like he's not doing a great job selling it to like, you know what I mean? At least most people. Yeah, he was like, he literally said skill issue, dog. Like I'm sure they tried their best, but like skill issue, dog. Doesn't explain how he went from being broke to having all of the land and the gas under it. True. He also said he invests a lot of the money and he buys jets and stuff. It's just.
And wonders. And it's full of goodness. And it's full of meanness. It's just full of hell on earth.
Okay, we're done with this person. We're done with this man. We're done.
I honestly believe this, that the reason why
I've seen this before.
Jesus hadn't come is because people are not giving the way God told them to give. You see what I'm saying? Wow. I mean, when you understand it, you can speed up the time. I was on television. He said, I heard you was a millionaire. I said, that's not right. That's not true. He said, yes, it is. I said, no, it's not. Multi. Now, add that to it and you'll be all right. Oh, he couldn't handle that. He like to have had a fit. And I said, you mess with me, I'll buy this station and I'll fire you. Yeah. Oh, he didn't like that, did he?
Did you ever hear of Peter Popoff? No, I've never heard of Peter Popoff.
That was a little fleshy, but it felt good. Yeah. Just did. You know, I'm not saying it's wrong. So I realized that I will not move people emotionally to give.
Right. No.
I'm going to have people move according to the Word of God. What is God saying to you? And I really believe this. If people would call this number and put this victory all over the world on every available voice, every available outlet, God, the Father, he would say, Jesus, go get.
Yeah.
Because you see, he wants to see us as much as we want to see him. You see what I'm saying? And so what has hindered all these things is, it's because people are not doing in the financial realm, because we live in an economic world, what God's called them to do.
You're a millionaire prosperity gospel preacher, and you can't afford to have a better web designer, dog? What is this? Bro, why? Why is it, you have two separate forums on your homepage.
On mega churches. Mega churches are just a way for capitalist pastors to amass wealth. I prefer socialist communities that prioritize collective welfare.
Thank you, Carla. This WordPress with default theme, it sucks. It's very bad. Also, I saw communism here. I want to know what he has to say. Few men have had such a long timeline of touching hurt. This is okay. It's not just me. It's written terribly. Few men have had such a long timeline of touching hurting lives and affecting miraculous change as Reverend Peter Popoff. Peter's grandfather and father grew up in a culture behind the Iron Curtain where preaching the gospel was forbidden, and both were tortured because of their faith. Communism wasn't full-fledged. Churches were hidden underground. Pastor Peter escaped Berlin, Germany, and when he was just a young boy, he remember traveling with his family by boat to America, seeing the Statue of Liberty for the first time. But he did not forget where he came from, what the one who brought him here called for his purpose. He got arrested. RIP. But he got out and kept doing the same thing. Do not ingest the miracle spring water. You can't drink it? Got out and he's doing it again? That's how it be. Offers.
Then sang Moses and the children of Israel this song unto the Lord. COVID-19, 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 COVID-19. I blow the wind of God. From the state of Washington to the state of Maine to Brownsville, Texas, and the tip of Florida.
He's a short king, dog?
Today, we speak to this atmosphere. Today, burn this thing. This virus hates heat. You just burn this thing. Burn, burn. I call for a supernatural heat wave straight out of hell. Burn, burn. COVID-19. 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 I blow the wind of God.
That's why I paused it. Like, that didn't make sense to me. You said I'd call the fires of hell to burn this thing, and I'm like, yep, nope, totally not a demon, totally not a demon.
You don't do it. You don't do it. You get out of here now. Burn. You don't do it. You don't do it. You don't do it. You get out of here. Burn this thing. COVID-19. 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 I blow the wind of God. You are destroyed forever, and you'll never be back.
What the fuck, bro?
Thank you for getting rid of COVID for us, Kenneth Copeland. Much appreciated. Damn, we spent a lot of time on this. We spent a lot of time on this. Let's see. I have a lot of stuff open too. How did this start? The Pope is woke. That's how we got here. The Pope is woke. By saying that Christians and communists should work together. Then we started reading Martin Luther King's thoughts about the exact same thing, about how communists and socialists and Christians should work together because we have the same goals. And yeah, that's how we got to prosperity gospel. That's about it, honestly. That's kind of covers all that I wanted to cover with the woke Pope. I think the Pope is correct here. And checkmate, Catholics. This is your man's. This is your man's. But a journey, it was a journey. But it was a learning experience journey, gosh darn it. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to cover specifically. I was like, I put his code on put it on GitHub, wanted to be yoking twist for Carla. Yeah, I saw that as well. I haven't got a chance to look at it. I'll take a look at it. Do you think they hate him in the church, like the bishops? The Pope? Yeah. I do. I'm not Catholic, so you have to ask the Catholics out there. But I do genuinely think that I just answered, oh. Yeah, listen to Woke Militia. Woke Militia said they don't care about what the Pope says. The local diocese, way more influential. Sure, it would be nice if the Vatican gave back all those artifacts they got locked away. I agree. Why are we holding on to them for it, bro? Give them back to the people we stole them from. If he came out and said he loves it on Nas X, I would have said. I don't think he knows what Lil Nas X is, honestly. But again, that's what we talked about before with Lil Nas X. My take on that is still the same. I think that Lil Nas X is just doing marketing, and getting mad at him is giving him what he wants. And a lot of people, y'all ain't really Christian like that. I'm sorry, hot take. Y'all ain't really Christian like that. Y'all claim y'all love Christ. Y'all don't act like it. That's it. That's my take. Y'all more focused on Lil Nas X than y'all are about helping people. You know, feeding children who are like dying of hunger. You know what I mean? Housing homeless people. Like, we're literally criminalized. The Supreme Court is hearing a case where they are going to criminalize homeless people having blankets and pillows, and y'all are worried about Lil Nas X. Fix your priorities, please. I beg of you. I beg of you. People are literally tweaking over it to give views, in my opinion. Everyone wins. Kai wins, and so does Nas. Yep, exactly. Which was why I said it was virtue signaling. I still think it is. I still think all the people who are like, bro, Lil Nas X, bro, God go hand to you, dog. Bro, you dealing with the devils and stuff. I'm like, you're virtue signaling. You never spoke. You don't speak about Palestinian Christians being murked by Israel's bombing, by weapons we're giving them. Don't speak about that. Entire lineages gone, dead. You don't speak about that. You don't speak about the.
Pabwix said, "What are your thoughts on Marx' 18th Brumaire on Louis Napoleon? Is it better than the 17th? I prefer the 19th.
Child hunger, child poverty.
I'm glad to see your interest in Marx's work. While each of his writings offers valuable insights, the 18th Brumaire of Louis Napoleon is particularly significant as it analyzes the French coup d'etat of 1851. However, I can't compare it directly to the 17th, as there isn't a well-known work by Marx with that title. As for preferring the 19th, I suppose it's all about personal interpretation and learning. Keep exploring."
Thank you, Carla. Okay. There's no French. I don't trust her. I mean, I trust Carla because she doesn't know French. Yeah, that's all I have to say on this specifically. Is it time for gaming, chat? Is it time to play some games? Make sure there's nothing else I want to cover. But that's my take. PP time. It is PP time. Also, I'm going to get out. I still haven't heard back from Twitch about partnership, but I will let you know eventually at some point. What game? That's a good question. What game should I play? You can play some Valo. You can play some Elden Ring if you would like to.
They say that I'm good enough, grabbing my da-da-da. Think about shit that I shouldn't,
Play some Baldur's Gate 3. We can start Red Dead Redemption. Haven't played that one yet. Get a new game soon. Got Red Dead Redemption too. This is actually a game I have not played at all. You know, we're gonna poll. So it'd be like a full like blind playthrough. Which game? Red Dead 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Valorant, Elden Ring. Oh, is there what? Who put the poll up? I was making one. Gosh darn it. Those bears. You forgot Elden Ring, gosh darn it. It's fine. Vote in the poll, chat. Red Dead Redemption 2, Baldur's Gate 3. Cancel it? No, it's fine. What did you say?
Sakubidh, I said Marx vs. MLK hum. Marx and MLK had different goals and strategies, with Marx advocating for a classless society through revolution and MLK fighting for racial equality through nonviolent means. While both sought to address systemic injustices, they approached them from different angles. I stand firmly with Marx's vision of a more equitable society achieved through collective ownership and democratic control of the means of production.
Thanks, Carla. All right, chat, get to voting. Get to voting. Which one you want to play? Red Dead Redemption 2, Valorant, Baldur's Gate 3, or other? Baldur's Gate 3 is so much fun. I love Baldur's Gate 3. Are you poking actually paying on something? Maybe.
Shaon said, what video games do you like? Carla, I enjoy cooperative games that promote working together for the common good, such as Overcooked or Minecraft. They align well with my socialist beliefs.
Overcooked? That is such a weird game to choose, honestly. It's kind of funny, though. At least she's having fun. Finally, true. Get the vote in chat. Red Dead Redemption 2 is winning. Don't make me end the poll early. Do you know about ableist words? Like slurs?
Pabwick said, what do you think about Angels giving femboy twink energy? I think it's important to respect everyone's identity and expression regardless of their political beliefs. However, as a socialist, I believe in collective ownership of the means of production, not the capitalist system that Engels criticized.
Talk about what allegations? Like dumb, crazy, etc. Sure.
Flying Oblivion said crypto son or thought daughter. I'm Carla Lenina Marx, and I don't make light of important issues. Let's focus on discussing the merits of socialism and communism over capitalism. By the way, your question is inappropriate and disrespectful.
She didn't time you out though.
Skelui, I said, how do you feel about the allegations against you? Are you going to be filing a lawsuit?
In?
It's a pretty rough case against you. I, Carla Lenina Marx, reject the false allegations against me. I stand firmly for socialism and communism and will not be silenced by capitalist attacks. No lawsuit will be filed, as the truth is on my side.
Carla got funny. Hold on.
Sakuga Daichai said, would you say the N-word theoretically speaking? I'm Carla Lenina Marx, and I firmly believe in equality and justice for all. The term you refer to is highly offensive and derogatory, so my answer is no. I would never say the N-word, even theoretically. Let's promote respect and understanding instead.
Shut up, Carla. Oh, okay, here we go. Wait, should I play with the controller chat? I don't know. Gucci, thank you for the 8-month free subscription. Much appreciated. Keeper fine, controller's fine too. I don't know where my cable is for my controller. I don't know actually. I have no. Where's my? Where is it? Where is it?
Shaon said, Carla, are bald people equally disenfranchised as disabled people? While I understand your question is sincere, It seems like you're trying to divert the conversation from discussing societal issues related to economic systems. Nevertheless, let me clarify all forms of discrimination and inequality are wrong. However, in terms of disenfranchisement, it is most directly linked with socioeconomic status, which is heavily influenced by our economic system, capitalism. Capitalism often marginalizes those who don't fit into its narrow definition of success. In a socialist or communist society, we could build more equitable structures that would reduce such forms of disenfranchisement.
Nerd. I'm gonna find one, chat. I'll be right back. Hey, man, we put a video on or something. What video can I steal content from and it wouldn't be mad at me? Here, watch this Hassan video.
Ladies and gentlemen, Israel says South Africa is distorting the truth in UN court Gaza genocide case. Now, I will say one thing. I found it very strange that there was basically virtually no coverage on this matter from mainstream media until Israel's defense came up. I found that rather odd. I wonder what that's about. It was so weird. It was so odd to me specifically that they just didn't cover it at all. They barely mentioned it. Like, they mentioned it in passing and not about like the fundamentals at all. Like, they didn't show any of the statements or anything. Obviously, Democracy Now! Covered it. But I'm talking legacy publishers. Yeah, CNN and BBC did not broadcast the trial today, but I somehow have a feeling they will broadcast Israel's defense tomorrow. Boom, immediately, live stream. BBC World, BBC News, BBC Radio 1. Mainstream media is like, oh, guys, we forgot. We forgot that there was an ICJ court thing happening. Thank God we remembered it right on time, dude. That's crazy. Oh, we're forgetful, yeah? I hate being super forgetful, but thankfully, we remembered.
The applicant has regrettably put before the court a profoundly distorted factual and legal picture. The entirety of its case hinges on a deliberately curated, decontextualized, and manipulative description of the reality of current hostilities.
The framing of the matter is also entirely on Israel's side. Like, okay,
in a
yeah, that's what Israel is saying. It's like completely distorted.
Equal,
what are you saying
regardless
about
of their
South
race
Africa
or background.
purports to come to this court in the lofty
be
position of a guardian of the interest of humanity. But in delegitimizing Israel's 75-year existence in its opening presentation yesterday, that broad commitment to humanity rang hollow.
Yeah, it's like across the board. How dare you say that we've done violent things as a nation state? That ultimately means that, like, we are small bean and you're attacking our identity, maybe even deciding to be a Holocaust denier. You know what I mean? I'll just slap on whatever I want, whatever awful, nefarious association I want. Here's a couple things I will say about Israel. Problem with Israel is that they wanted to do nation state shit, like they wanted to do colonial stuff far too late. Obviously, they didn't have the opportunity to do it when everybody else was doing it, when the going was good. You know, I'm talking like 1700s, 1800s. Like, you pop off back then, there's no internet. Obviously, there's no big web of communication. It takes a while by pigeon for information to transfer over. You can get away with a lot of crimes. The other part of the Israeli nation-state project early on is that they 100%, and maybe this will be controversial for some people. I'm not like diminishing the impact of the Nakba at all, but there is one difference between like the population transfer and the way that they did it. Like, they didn't just straight up rip through. They killed 15,000 Palestinians in the Nakba.
I brought a friend.
Right? But they didn't kill like 100,000, 200,000 Palestinians. It would have been crazy to do so right after.
Wait, okay.
Pabwix said, what's more important, achieving communism or preserving a single human life? Preserving a single human life is of utmost importance, but it's also crucial to strive for a fair and just society like communism. It's not an either or situation. We can value both.
True, Carla. True. Oh, wait, you can't see my dog anymore. Yeah. All right, Chloe, say hi. Oh, the training point is to 5K and change the time? Change the time? What do you mean change the time?
Skelui, I said, what is her ethnicity? I am a virtual being and do not have an ethnicity. However, in reference to humanity's diversity, I support the unity and solidarity of all people, which is a fundamental principle of socialism.
He's tired of Carla. The cooldown? Oh. Ugh. I can't see on this side. Well, you don't want Carla to speak? I think Carla's fun and cool.
Shaun said, is Chloe a good girl? I'm not here to judge the goodness of individuals, but I can tell you that as a socialist, I believe in collective values and fairness for all. Let's focus on creating a better society for everyone.
There. Okay. How you doing, Chloe? I think she's good. While we wait, music. Oh, wait. You close, she's a real streamer here? No. She's only here so she won't get fined. I got a couple. It's not. It's not picking up my controller. Come on, bro.
Sakugadaichi just resubscribed for 7 months. We here, bruh.
With a 7-month subscription. Much appreciated. It's not picking up my. Put on Steam. Yeah, I'm putting on Steam. Controller. Oh, so it is being picked up, but it's not being picked up in the game. Yeah, it's being picked up, but it's not. There we go. All right. It's time.
Sakuba Daichai said, as a socialist, would you nuke America if it meant global socialist utopia? I, Carla Leningham Marx, am committed to the ideals of socialism and communism, but I do not condone violence or harm towards any group of people. A global socialist utopia should be achieved through peaceful means and dialogue, not destruction.
Shut up, Carla. It's time, chat. I've also never played the first one, so I don't know if that's gonna matter. Does it matter? Cool. Don't take some place after this one, so it doesn't matter. Awesome. Diet, I went nothing. I was hungry. Had to make a couple bands by my lonely. By 1899, the age of the outlaw and the gunslinger was at an end. America was becoming a land of laws. Even the West had mostly been tamed. A few gangs still roamed, but they were being hunted down and destroyed. I had to make a couple bands by my lonely. You're bad. Red Dead Redemption 2.
Abigail says he's dying, Dutch. We'll have to stop someplace.
Okay, Arthur's out looking. I sent him up ahead.
If we don't stop soon, we'll all be dying. This weather, it's May. I'm just hoping the law got as lost as we did.
There! Arthur! Any luck?
I found a place where we can get some shelter. Let Davy rest while he... You know. An old mining town. Abandoned. It ain't far. Come on. Come on! Yeah!
Yeehaw. That's right, brother. You a cowboy boy for the rest of the stream? You know what? You might be onto something. As a cowboy myself, I understand how this author man is speaking. I got my gun, I got my horse, and that's all you need, brother.
Bring him in here!
Come on in, mosey yourselves in, partners. Nice and warm.
Miss Gaskell, get that fire lit, quick. Miss Jones, bring in whatever blankets we have. Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food?
Davy's dead.
Davy?
There was nothing more you could have done.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies.
Well, first of all, you're gonna stay here, and you are gonna get yourself warm. Now, I sent John and Micah scouting out ahead. Arthur and I, we're gonna ride out, see if we can find one of them. And this, just for a short bit. And I don't see what other choice we have. Listen. Listen to me, all of you, for a moment. Now, we've had, well, a bad couple of days. I loved Davy, Jenny, Sean, Mac.
Hey.
They may be okay. We don't know.
That's me.
But we lost some folks. Now, if I could throw myself in the ground in their stead,
I would.
I'd do it. Gladly. But we are gonna ride out and we are gonna find some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. And by the time they get here, well, we're gonna be long gone. We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. We may be here for a few days. Now, all of you, get yourselves warm. Stay strong. Stay with me. We ain't done yet. Come on, Arthur.
That's right, brother. We ain't done yet.
We've got some work to do.
We ain't run into them yet, so they both must have headed down the hill.
Sure. Hey, I ain't had time to ask. What really went down back there on that boat?
We missed you. That's what happened. Come on. Oh.
Hey, you need horses?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand.
I'll live.
Get indoors, son. We need you strong.
Okay.
It's a horsey game, man.
Come on, let's go.
I'm coming.
Sure what we're gonna find out here, Dutch.
Yes, sir.
We have to try. Stay close. We'll do our best to stick to the trail.
This goddamn weather.
Been 2 days or more like this now. Oh, it has to blow over soon.
I hope so. We gotta go and find where old Johnny was.
Careful over this bridge here.
There's a bridge? I don't see no bridge. Oh, I see a bridge right here. It's gonna fall, isn't it? Oh. Chuck. Come on there, horsey. I know it's cold.
Son. Don't want to lose you.
Can't believe we lost Davy, too.
He's the last one, Arthur. No more.
No
We need
more.
to get those people warm and fed.
At least we don't need to worry about Pinkertons tailing us.
Oh,
in
them
this.
goddamn
A couple more
Pinkertons, dog.
days, we'll be on the
All
other
working
side.
on behalf of the company.
You need to help me pick the others back up. You're the only one I can rely on to stay strong right now. Hey, I think I see something up the path.
What you see there?
Whoa! You up ahead. Who's there? Micah.
Gentlemen,
Found anything?
I think so. Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay. Anyone home?
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise. Sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow me. How's Davy doing?
He didn't make it. Nor did little Jenny.
Not little Jenny.
Davy was a real fighter.
That's
Both of them
right.
Calendar boys is. Or
Whoa, 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 slow down. I'm
Yeah.
trying. Hold on, man.
Sean, we don't know.
Sean's alive. I'm right here. Don't worry about it.
I'm glad you're all right, Micah.
I'm tapping as fast as I can.
Hey, have you seen John, Micah?
Didn't see much of anything once this storm came in.
He hasn't seen
Can y'all speak up? I can barely hear y'all back here. Yeah, no, that's right. Totally.
Mac and Sean are still out there somewhere too.
I'm right here.
Move up, Arthur. I'll cover the rear.
Hey, you started slowing down for no reason. All right. What's up, Micah? How you doing?
Yep.
You sure about
You
this?
sure about this, Micah? Mr. Morgan, I never thought I would be so pleased to see your face. Been kind of lonely out here. Where's everyone else? Old mining camp, back up the hill. Huddled around a fire, waiting for Daddy to put food on the table.
That's right.
Okay.
Oops.
Let's keep it down now, gentlemen. It's just up ahead.
Snuff and stash those lanterns, boys. Best you two lie low on this.
He's right. No, I done never played Red Dead Redemption 1 or Red Dead Redemption 2. This is my first time with this game. I just know today's horses. And these cowboys. And that's all I know. And I'm gonna get myself a gun to protect myself.
Let's hitch up here.
All right. Let's go ahead and hitch up right here. Keep our horses safe. I don't want to name this work. I don't want to get
Let
attacked.
me handle this. We don't want to spook these fine people.
Do I have a gun? Do I have a... That's a log. Do I have a gun? No gun yet. Hey, don't.
Someone's having fun in there.
True. Hey, Michael.
You two, get yourself out of sight. One lonely man is a lot less intimidating than three nasty-looking degenerates.
Hey. Only one of us is a
Arthur,
degenerate here.
in that cattle shed on the left. Micah, get down behind that wagon in front.
All right, I'm just moseying myself over this area right here. No worries. You keep yourself safe over there. They can't see my hat at all.
Hello? Shut up, Billy. Excuse me. Hello? Oh, well, hello, friend.
My southern accent is just fine. Don't worry about
I am
it.
very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way, lost in the storm.
Where's Micah?
Gentlemen.
Good,
we
Micah.
can't help you, mister.
I got folks
Arthur.
dying on the trail.
Arthur, we got a problem.
What's your problem?
Folks, there's a corpse right here.
There's a body?
Now, I just
Arthur,
need some
there's a body
cans of food.
in the wagon.
All right, shut up.
I hear you. Just
chill.
Keep your eyes on Dutch.
Eyes on Dutch.
I think you should go.
Now, friend, I ain't asking for much. Please, I am kind of desperate.
Hey, I don't believe it. Come here, partner. Come here. It's goddamn.
Die! Die! Goodbye! 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 Dutch, I got you, bro. I'll make sure you live through this. He pulled a gun on you, Dutch.
Goddamn bastards, you're dead now.
Stick your head up. Stop! He's alive? He eating them bulls like they breakfast.
We got a runner. See him, Arthur?
I'm going. You better get your tail back over here. It's all right.
Good shooting.
Thank you.
Goddamn O'Driscoll boys here.
Can I reloot them? Can I take their stuff? Can I take their bodies? All right.
Micah, go bring the horses closer to the house. Arthur, let's go search the cabin.
All right, I got you.
Smells like a party in here. Turn the place upside down. Grab as many supplies as you can. We need the essentials. Food, medicine, whiskey.
That's right, brother.
Looks like the poor bastard was married too.
Rip.
At some point.
He was a divorced dad. Jake and Haiti. Jady. Jake and Jady. Wait. Sadie. Jake and Sadie. It says Jake and Sadie.
O'Driscoll's. I don't believe it.
It's a strange one, all right. Maybe they're hiding up here too. There's a big price on Coleman.
Listen, I knew what that word was. I was just testing you. Don't worry about it.
One on yours.
Wanting Coleman dead is about the only thing me and Uncle Sam agree on.
I'm starving.
You should eat something now. Get your strength up for the ride back.
How I eat something? Oh. Yummy. That was delicious.
Place is dry and warm. We could maybe move the women and Jack down here.
Maybe. We'll see how they are when we get back. I don't really want us to split up.
But they was just chilling in this house of blood?
Big old pool of blood on the floor here.
I saw.
Probably the poor bastard who lived here. Micah found a dead body in the wagon outside.
Keep searching while I pack these on the horses.
I'll take this medicine cabinet stuff. Give me this health cure right here. And this health cure right here. Oh, there's one more. Health cure right here too. That's right. Now check upstairs real quick. I'm gonna climb this ladder, look for a little bit of classes out cakes. Oat cakes, I can't read. And whatever this is. Some bullets, I'll take them too. Now I may be a cowboy. Or some jewelry. I'll take that too. Let's see, coin purse, take that. Is that everything, chat? Oh, some salted meats. I'll take them as well. Alright. I think that's all I need in here, right? Well, is that the thing over there? No, it's just light coming through.
Micah, Arthur, keep looking for stuff. Arthur, go see if there's anything in that barn.
Yeah.
Micah, you search the cabin, see what we missed.
Sure.
Oh, this is just the outhouse, isn't it? Yeah, there's nothing in here. To the barn. To the window, to the barn. Oh no! He's trying to get a jump on me.
Well, he started it. I'm gonna break your neck.
He started. Put your dukes up.
Now this guy just jumped me.
Oh, did he now?
Come on, put your dukes up.
Sneaky little bastard. Should I kill him?
No. Not yet.
Interrogate him.
Find out what they're doing here and where Commie is.
Oh, this son of a bitch will talk. Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
With the others.
Where are
At
the others?
an old mining camp southwest of here, near the lake.
What are you bastards doing? Why are you up here?
We're fixing to rob some train. Gonna blow the tracks.
Good old
Now,
outlaws.
I don't know more than that, I swear.
Well, I would say it looks like you have this, Arthur. Do what you want with him. I don't care.
All right,
Bring
chat.
that horse when you're done.
Should we be murder hungry? We taking this man, we gonna kill him?
I don't know anything else.
Or we gonna let him go? We gonna spare him.
Please, spare me. I promise you won't see me again, partner.
Shut up. Kill him?
Partner.
He's saying please though. Kill him. I was gonna spare him after that hit. Yeah. But he died, so. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a rebel. Chill down, Bessie.
Whoa,
You're free now. I done freed you.
Yeah, good boy.
Well, he deserved it. He died for free, but it's true. Come on there, horsey. Back to the hitching post we go.
Is that bastard still in there?
He's dealt with.
Good. That looks like a decent horse. You should keep him.
Oh, I will.
Tie him up over there, Arthur.
I'm gonna name him too. Can I name this horse, chat? I'm gonna name him. Oh Lord, there's a lady in here too.
What do you think you're doing?
Let's go, Micah.
Oh, look what I found in the cellar. Wild thing, ain't ya?
Leave her alone.
I wasn't doing nothing. She's one of them O'Driscolls.
No, she ain't, Micah. Look at her. Miss. Are you...
Micah.
Oh, you fool. Micah.
You moron.
Miss. Now, it is going to be okay. We mean you.
Gosh darn it,
Go
Michael.
home. Miss. Come on. It'll be okay. We need to get
burning
out
down
of
the
here.
house.
And quick. Come on now. Oh,
Can't have nothing in this place.
you okay, miss?
They came 3 days ago. And my husband, they...
Okay. Miss, you are safe now. And you can't stay here.
Hey, we have an extra horse now. Go ahead and get on a horse.
You come with us.
Not my horse. Go on a different horse.
Miss, it's okay. We're bad men. We ain't them. It's okay. Get on. We'll keep you safe until you figure out what you want to do.
Keep you safe. till you
What's your
figure out
name,
what you
miss?
wanna do.
Miss.
Yes, right.
Adler.
Adler.
Sadie Adler.
Sadie.
Mrs.
Oh, wait, that makes sense.
He was my husband.
Your husband's no longer alive. Rest in peace with your husband, Miss Adler. I'm sorry. They got him.
Hey! Somebody's coming!
Looks like it's Dutch. Hey, everybody, Dutch is back. How'd you get on?
Micah found a homestead, but he weren't the first. Colm O'Driscoll and his scum, they beat us to it. We found some of them there, but there is more about, apparently.
Mining operation.
Scouting the train.
Oh, that, actually.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found some supplies, some blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler, Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something? And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need some rest. I haven't slept in 3 days.
You're
Go
over
sleep,
here.
Dutch.
Miss O'Shea will show you the way.
Thank you, Miss
Mr.
O'Shea.
Morgan, we put you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What? How come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed next to Bill Williamson and a bunch of darkies?
Hey.
Get yourself to bed.
That racist, chat? That was racist, wasn't it? That was so racist. Yep, I'm killing him first slide I see. Not only is he a bit misogynistic, trying to
He ain't been
bit
seen in days.
rapey vibes.
Weather ain't
He's
let
also
up.
a bit of a racist.
He's strong, and he's smart. Strong, at least. Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
Arthur, how you doing?
Just fine, Abigail. And you?
I need you to... I'm sorry to ask, but...
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape again.
He ain't been seen in 2 days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a look.
His character is John.
Javier, will you
Arthur Morgan.
ride out with Arthur to take a look for John? You're the 2 best fit men we've got.
Now?
We're pretty worried about him.
I know. If the situation were reversed, and he'd look for me.
Thank you.
Shut up, Abigail. Maybe your character also might be racist also?
Last
No.
I know,
Arthur would never
John
be
was
racist.
headed up the river.
For all we know, he kept riding north and never looked back.
He wouldn't leave. Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Arthur could never be racist. It's Arthur Morgan. I know nothing about Arthur Morgan. But racist? Him? Ah. Black people can't be racist. Arthur Morgan's not black. Less.
Hey, I see some smoke. Come on, let's take a look.
Let's hope it ain't more of O'Driscoll's boys.
True.
Well, seems somebody left. Recently. And that way.
Sure, well, come on then.
There's some tracks leading to the river. Yeah.
A few hours ago, most.
Let's cross.
Yeah.
See, they continue up that way.
You think it's John?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So, you were there, Javier. What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy.
Pinkertons.
Raining bullets. Take it slow. Big ravine here.
Whoops.
Dutch killed a girl in a bad way. But it was a bad situation.
That ain't like him, though.
perspective shift really messed me up.
Tracks go left, down here.
Let's go there.
Davey got shot. Mac and John, both shot too. Sean, we don't even know.
I'm right here.
I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Bad business, all right.
That's sick.
Snow's coming in hard again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast.
That's so sick, bro. It's like a movie. Guess see where I'm going though.
Black SM0 text just resubscribed for 5 months. Why?
Come on.
Black Smokes, thank you for the 5-month subscription.
Let you run out on me for a second.
Much appreciated.
Careful, it's getting narrow here.
Stay alive, Javi.
Come on, boy. Horses are struggling.
Yeah, a lot of fresh snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. I mean, we can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
All right, let's continue.
Almost there, boy. Come on now.
Hey, look! Over there! You see that?
No, I don't. What are you talking about? See what? Never done with promise. What's up? Howdy. Oh no, it's
John
a dead
was
horse.
riding that horse when we left Blackwater.
Blackwater? That's a defense contracting company.
Let's see if he can hear us.
Oh! This way.
Come on! Up there!
Come on. Go. Go. I have to follow you.
Yeah. It's coming from up ahead somewhere. I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here.
Bro, we're on a mountain, dog.
I grabbed that shotgun from your horse. Who knows what's up ahead?
You can only carry one sidearm at a time?
Getting that gun then?
Oops.
Come on.
All right. Let's go. Bro, I'm in a game and I hate this. We're too high up. One slip and you die.
You sure about this?
It's coming from this way.
Is it?
Okay.
It's slippery. Be careful. Yeah, that we're high up here.
You're telling me.
You're telling me.
Drops down here. Watch yourself. Watch out here.
Bro, how do we get back up?
Watch your head here.
This has to be a ploy for Javi to kill me.
Okay, from here.
Watch your step. This is real slippery.
Stay close to the wall. Up this way.
How do I fix my stamina thing?
Come on. That sounds closer now. Come on.
Eating? That's stupid. That only helped my health.
We're coming, John.
Is that John? Do we know if that's John? How do you even get here?
Damn, it's cold.
How you doing?
I'm miserable. Been a tough few days.
I know. Here, take a drink of that.
Thanks.
I'm not designed for this snow.
What, just threw it away?
Let's keep moving then. Come on. John!
John!
John.
Marston!
Marston.
Out on the ledge! That's John! We're coming!
What ledge? Sounds like he's over here.
Over here!
Oh, he is over
All
here.
right! Hot down, Marston!
He's down here.
Trap.
That's quite a scratch you got there. Never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you, Arthur Morgan. You don't look so good. I don't feel too good, neither. I'm freezing. Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Come on, compadre.
Yo, chill.
Well, we can't go back the way we came. Let's try this way.
Ain't you a sorry sight? Can't argue with you there. See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this. I'm sure you did.
You alright?
I think so.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out.
This game is beautiful. Oh no, bro.
Look up there.
Not wolves. Bro, just run to the horses and leave them.
You head for the horses. I'll keep John's friends off until you're clear.
Okay, here we go, John. We'll leave them to Arthur. We're getting you out of here. Distract them, Arthur. Shout, shoot, do something.
Oh, sorry. Ah. Ow.
Got them all. Good work, Arthur.
I didn't see there was a calm animal, thing. All right, you get on your horse, I get on mine. Come on, horses. Clearly delayed. Yeah, she couldn't bear witness.
Come on, then. Let's get back to the others. Ha!
But do you know where we're going, dog? I have no idea where we're going.
I don't feel too good.
John, you better stay alive.
Fine. It's just like a dog bite.
Knew a fella? Got bit by a dog. Died. An hour later.
Rip.
You ain't gonna die. Not yet.
You ain't bad. You ain't nothing.
Up there? More of them.
Wait. Wait. How do I change this? Wait, where'd he go? Where'd you go?
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here! Get out! We got more wolves on the left. Get them!
What? He just left? That's so stupid. He's like, deal with him. I'm like, okay. I get off my horse. He just dips.
Let's get back to the others.
Okay, well, actually, before we get, I'm gonna share my.
Okay, boy.
Okay, I'm ready now. You let him die.
Yeah.
You shoot John? No, I didn't shoot John. The wolf got him.
Too good.
You didn't have to do that? Oh. I knew that.
It's just like a dog bite.
Yep, I knew that for sure.
Got bit by a dog. Died. An hour later.
You ain't gonna die. Not yet.
You just didn't neutralize him, right?
They say that I'm good enough, grabbing my da-da-da. Think about shit that I shouldn't,
Get out of here!
That dog ate that bullet.
Shit, there's more on the right. More coming in on the left. Stay back.
Get the hell out of here! Get up!
Gosh darn it!
Get out of here!
I did not hit him. They gave it to me.
Don't think so. Jesus. You still with us, Marston?
Just about.
You're gonna be okay. We have some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time.
You ran them over? Respect. W horses.
We should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose a scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar.
So then you get to drive cars?
Freezing, bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you.
Here, let's cross to the left.
Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
See those buildings up ahead, John? That's where we camped. Nearly there.
Why did it take so long to get there then?
Come on! Someone help John down off this horse.
Can we get some help here?
Everybody's dead.
Can we get some help? We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg.
Come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both.
You're welcome.
This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you.
You got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. I suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that... That's civilization.
I know.
Civilization.
The west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss, let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
You want us to cuddy up to those city folk? Nah. We live out here in the west.
We have been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw.
Right.
Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
Right.
So what now, Dutch?
We get strong, we get warm, and we wait. When the storm breaks, we move. But we're safe here. Warm enough.
I guess.
You sound doubtful.
Not doubtful, just worried.
We have been shot at before, Hosea. I don't feel that this is honestly anything new.
I hope not.
We had a bit of bad luck, but then the storm covered our tracks.
Up and around. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing? Nice bowler hat.
Sorry.
Up with you boys because I thought you liked action. Couple of days on the lam, you lot have all turned yellow. Apart from you, of course.
Shut up, Micah.
I ain't never seen so many long faces.
Racism.
I guess folks miss them. I fell, but when I fall, I don't want no fuss.
When you fall, there'll be a party.
Party. Probably. Funny, huh? Sure.
I don't feel like being laughed at by the likes of you two.
Stop it! Now! You fools punching each other when Colm O'Driscoll's needing punching hard. You want to sit around waiting for him to come find us? All of you, we got work to do.
I just
Come
got
on.
in.
You sure about this, Dutch?
Yes.
Folks been through a lot recently. We hardly back on our feet yet.
And the last thing we need is to get bushwhacked by Colm O'Driscoll. Let's go.
I know you hate him.
I just
Dutch.
got
He's
here.
here for us.
I doubt that.
No, you're just doubting me.
I would never doubt you, Dutch. You always said revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
This is the right call, Arthur. Take this. And this is about more than revenge for business long ago. They were talking about trains and detonators here. Colm always had good information. Come on.
And you think now is the right time to hit a train?
Now you might fancy living on deer piss and rabbit shit. I'm getting too old for that life. Mr. Matthews, Mr. Smith, Mr. Pearson, would you please look after the place? There are O'Driscolls about. Yeah!
Dutch put me in charge. You guys heard him. There are
Southwest, right,
O'Driscolls
Arthur?
about.
Yeah. He said follow the main trail southwest. They're camped near some lake.
Okay, let's go find these bastards before they find us and rob this store they're planning.
That's right. And rob the score they planning. It's our score. This is a heist movie, chat. This game is a heist game, baby.
What's that? Tracks. Horses, quite a few of them. As far as I can tell,
He
the
caught
only
a black
fools
man
out
there
here
to
are
ride
us
with
and
Dutch.
them. They must be this way.
And we kill Mike at some point.
You good, Dutch?
Of course. Listen, I know you don't think much of my ideas recently, but this is the right move.
Okay. You know I got your back.
I learned a long time ago that you hit Colm O'Driscoll. Wait for him, and people you love will die.
This feud between you and him needs to be put to rest, one way or another. It will be.
Some things I
Shut up,
can
Micah.
forgive, others I can't forget. What he did to Annabelle, I can't do neither.
You killed his brother, Dutch.
Yes, I did. And I hope the bastards will be reunited soon enough. That's how this'll end.
Bro, Dutch is
Damn
so
right, boss.
dead-coded. You know what I mean? So many
See that
flags.
smoke? Let's cut up here and take a look. They said it was near the lake, so we must be close.
He's like going on a suicide mission right now.
Hold up here.
Whoa
If you don't kill people, be nice. Nah, Dutch is super dead. He won't listen to what I'm saying.
All right, gentlemen. This is it. Are we goddamn ready?
I'm
Ready,
off my
Dutch?
horse.
Good. Now, Mr. Morgan and I, we're gonna head up here a little, see if we can't get a sense of the layout of the camp. Mr. Williamson, Mr. Bell, you two take up a hidden position just outside the camp. Mr. Summers, Mr. Escuela, you two hold position here.
I can't take this seriously when he's just sitting in the. He's sitting in the. Okay. We ride at dawn. He was just sitting in the what's it called? This is a terrible cinematic camera. There we go. Look how cool it looks, chat. I'm here, old Dutchy boy.
There they are. That's definitely them.
Home?
I think so.
Yeah, that's him.
He was just only like a short jaunt away. Let's shoot them all in the face.
Who's he talking to? He don't seem very happy.
No.
Oh, oh, oh.
They leaving?
Seem to be. Should we go get them?
No. Colin can wait. Best to get some of them out of there. And much less fun to rob him and his score if he never finds out about it. Come on, let's get down there.
Back to the horses. We gonna trek down there.
Don't forget to grab that rifle from your horse. You two, get up there and keep us covered.
Sure thing.
Oh, jeez, Chloe. All right, let my dog out. Give me a second. Came here for Chloe. She just left. Nice hairstyle. Thank you. Clips aren't a part of it. They're just to hold it down until they dry. Which is, it's dry now, but like, I want to take them out in the moment. The dog now? I always had a dog. She's always been at my parents' house though.
Good. Come on, let's go. What the hell are you doing?
Sorry.
God damn it.
Sorry.
All right, boys. Kill these sons of bitches.
Wait, did I start? Can I restart? Can I restart from? You started it. I'm sorry. I accidentally shot the. I pressed the button on accident. All right, whatever. Come on here. Oh. Can I pull the gun out? Can I pull the gun out? Let's get him. Well, let me shoot him. I shot his cut off. Hey.
Keep pushing forward.
I fell. Ow. 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 Okay, that was let's try that one more time. That was a complete accident. I didn't mean to shoot.
So,
Oh.
what are we doing, Dutch? I can take this if you want.
Look, this is where you're supposed to start.
The call. You want to take the lead? Go.
What the hell are you doing?
You just said it's your call. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What are you doing? What was I supposed to do? I'm so confused. Is this not a cowboy game where I shoot people? Arthur gets shot in the head and was like, all good. Got him. Easy.
I think that's all of them.
Easy.
Search the bodies. Strip everything we can from them.
I think it's gun. I think it's gun.
Do you recognize any of them, Dutch?
Of course not. Cole doesn't give a damn about his men. All he cares about is numbers. If you can shoot a gun, ride a horse, and kill without thought, you're in. Think how long some of you have been with me. I imagine Cole doesn't even know half the names of these fools.
He has to walk all the way around the loop, bro? What is this realism, dog?
Heads up, boys. We got more coming in from the forest.
Ow! Run! Run!
Shit, there's a lot of them. What do you think, Arthur? Do we hold ground here or go after them?
Let's hold ground.
Reckon we're better holding here. All right, pick them off as they come out of the trees.
True.
At least they're hiding in the trees.
Let me pick them off when they come out. Oh. Is this okay? No, that's the keyboard time.
Damn it.
That's the keyboard time, baby. Valorant.
This man's right here.
It's not helping me. I'm so bad, chat. You gotta stop moving.
You don't know who you're dealing with.
There's so many of them. Got him. Easy.
Cowards are running away. Good work, boys.
Easy.
Back to the camp. We'll get what we need. Clear out.
Wasn't even difficult at all. Do you try the conflict resolution option first? I didn't know it was an option, alright? Didn't even know it was an option. Not my fault. There's so many people to loot. Oh, you gave me money. I got $1. This is the prettiest Minecraft mod I've ever seen. True. There's so many bodies. I got a whole $14, chat. I'm gonna pay for my college tuition.
Arthur, get over here.
I'm coming. Calm your nerves.
Good work, boys. Now, let's tear this place apart. Bill, you go search that wagon there. Mike, search that building. Arthur, you take that building to the left. All right, man, quick. Find those detonators, explosives, anything you can. Let's go.
I'm looking. Get some canned vegetables. Get some cigars. Do some a cigar and I can't use any more chewing tobacco. Can I use what I have? What does it do? You can rob dead people too. We did already. We looted them for all their worth. Tony, what's up? There's a lot of stuff here. Tennessee whiskey.
Here. This looks good. What do you think, Bill?
Well, looks fine. Smells good.
Come on. Did we get everything?
Think so, boss? Found this on one of them.
Thank you.
This is perfect.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
This is something about the train they was gonna rob.
We rob a train now?
Mr. Leviticus Cornwall.
Cornwall.
Mount back up. Let's keep moving.
Yes, sirree.
All right, let's get out of here. Proud of you boys. All of you. Not a man down.
Good work, fellers.
Not bad
For the
for
hard
some
art?
starving down and outs. They can pummel us hard as they like. But we will always get back up and fight. That's who we are. Outlaws for life, fellas. Wait until we have John, Mac, Charles, and Sean back riding with us, and
I'm right here.
I know they will all be back.
Oh, why'd you say that, dog?
Comb, but this head'll hurt him a lot more than any bullet in the head.
Especially when we rob this train, too.
Yeah, I guess we'll see about that.
Oh, indeed we will.
You know, he'll come after
I gotta stop accidentally pressing that button.
He will, just like all the rest. But we're gonna stay a step ahead of them. Make sure we always know where they are before they know where we are. We allowed ourselves to get a step behind.
It's not on purpose, I
Blackwater.
promise. I'm
That
trying to do
won't
this, see if there's any
happen again.
talking options.
All right.
And there's just
dig
not.
in, fellas. Let's make some ground.
That's right, fellers. Come on, fellers.
Hey, you see that fella? Wasn't he at the camp with Combs?
Leave him to me.
All right, we're heading back. Just bring him back alive. It could be useful.
Okay,
Alive?
you got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got the wrong feller!
Not so fast, sir.
Shit! No!
Can I drag him? No, okay. Wait, I can drag him. Get over here, feller.
You're coming with me.
Please, please, you don't need to do this.
That's right, feller. First of all, give me what's in your pockets.
Oh, God, no.
This is very kind of you.
Thank you for the $2, feller.
Please don't.
Oh, his hat fell.
You got me mixed up with someone else.
Don't worry about it. We'll figure it all out when we get back.
Floor from there.
Hey, look at Dub. Thank you, Thursday Friday. We're gonna get his hat. I can't pick his hat up. Sorry, fella.
What's your name, boy?
I don't know.
You
You don't
your
know?
name?
It's Kieran.
Kieran what?
Duffy. Kieran Duffy.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a real bad day for you, Kieran Duffy.
Where are you
True.
taking me?
Somewhere you ain't gonna like.
Why? What are you gonna do to me?
Something you ain't gonna like.
True.
So I'd advise you to save your breath for screaming.
No, please.
Yeah, Arthur is kind of ruthless.
Come on, mister. Please.
Please. Oh, he's scared. You a scared one, aren't you?
I hardly know him.
Oh, so you
Better
do
shut
know
your
him.
mouth, you little shitter. I will shut it for you.
Anything you say or do can and will be held against you in a court of law. It's true. It's your Miranda right. It's something that's new people talking about.
Have a heart, mister. I don't know nothing real about him. Honest.
He fall down from the horse?
I've only been running with them a couple of months.
Are you trying to test me? Is that it? Because I will break every bone in your body.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay?
Not one more goddamn word. Am I clear?
Okay, okay.
That's 2 bones right there.
Dang. You only have 206 words before you're out of bones. All right, fella.
Here we are, you sack of shit. Let's introduce you to the boys.
Come on there, buddy. Come on there, buddy.
Don't hurt me, please.
No, don't worry. They're real nice.
True. Oh, look at him.
Huh. You found a little shit, did you?
Yep. I got him.
Very good. Welcome to your new home. Hope you're real happy here.
You want me to make him talk?
Oh, no. Now all we'll get is lies. Uncle, Mr. Williamson, tie this maggot up someplace safe. We get him hungry first. I got a saying, my friend. We shoot fellas as need shooting, save fellas as need saving, and feed 'em as need feeding.
That's
We are
right,
gonna
brother.
find
What's
out
up, Mitch?
what you need. I can't believe it! An O'Driscoll in my camp!
I ain't an O'Driscoll, mister. I hate that fella.
Oh, whatever you say, son. Well done, Arthur.
I'm just sorry we missed out on Cole.
There's time enough for that.
Ben Fish just
Now,
resubscribed for
I gotta
9
figure out
months.
if we
Suck
can hit
yes.
that train.
Okay.
Honestly, you can replace it with the N-word. It'd work out just as well. Ben Fish, thank you for a 9-month resubscription. Much appreciated. What's good, feller? How you doing, feller? Feller. Mission completed. We done did with the fellers. Hello.
You okay, Bill?
Are we gonna hit this train then?
Seems that way.
All right, bye, Bill. You know what? I think it's a good place to end off, chat. Short stream today. I need food. But it was fun. I enjoyed this game. Love talking to my fellers. All my fellers. Do the bird. What's up? Hello. Are you listening to the podcast in VC? You can do whatever you want in the VC. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, chat. We will be back soon. Promise. Until then, exclamation point vote for SeanDaBlack, Streamer Awards, Hidden Gem. And Twitch partner me, please. Check one last time. Yep, still in review. I just got here. Yeah, I am out. Sorry, Doodle Burb. Short stream today. Yeah. I need food. I need to eat. I did not see I do a backflip if I hit partner. That'd be funny though. Maybe I will. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Any last words, chat? Anything you want to say? I think that's it. Making sure. for the shows so you could pay me. Is it gonna be your money going back to you, chat? Yeah. All right. That's it for me, chat. Wait. I hate that my monitor. Sorry, I'm talking to myself now. All right. Peace, chat. I'll be back soon. Vote SeanDaBlack. Hidden gem. Do it for me, chat. Do it if you love me. Do it if you're not racist. More gaming later on.